Hey guys, it's Mile High Property Sisters. We're Hallie and Lauren, and today we're gonna go over and show you all the traffic hotspots in the Denver metro area.
Yeah, where's the worst congestion?
I'm gonna tell you where I would never drive or a commute that I would never commit to doing on a daily basis.
Yes, places to avoid at certain peak hours. It really will benefit you if you work in particular places.
Yep. Yeah. And I'll go over some of our express lanes and toll road options as well.
Yeah.
So,
perfect.
All right. Hey, everyone. So this is our live traffic map of the Denver area and how traffic is flowing. So it's about 3 o'clock on a Thursday. So let's zoom in. You can see the green is basically no traffic, and the darker red is more traffic. So let's zoom in so you can see. As you can see, basically, this is I-25, which is our main highway that goes north and south. It's always through downtown. I mean, probably almost any time of the day, it's red in these areas. The other really tough traffic spot is up here on I-70. This is I-70, by the way. Goes here and then goes into the mountains. I-70 from here to here-ish, I don't know why, always has traffic. Always. It's bad. And then the other really bad traffic one is I-225, which is right here. And I know it says it's green. I feel like every time I get on that highway, it's traffic going both ways, no matter what time of day. It's awful. So that's live traffic. Okay, so now I'm going to show you typical traffic. This is typical traffic, not live traffic, on different times of the day. So this is on Thursday at 5:05 p.m. This is our typical traffic. And as you can see again, I-70 right here to I-25. So the airport is up here. This is the Denver International Airport. So if you're going to the airport, unless you take E-470, which is the toll road, which is always green because it's a toll road, it's really going to be a mess. Anywhere, as you can see, anywhere along here is really not a fun time. Again, 225, terrible. And if you are commuting, as you can see, across the city, I would avoid anywhere. If you have to go north to south or south to north, I would avoid that because as you can see, it is traffic from C-470, which is down here, all the way up north. So honestly, I feel like you would be very miserable if you were living in Boulder, which is up here, Broomfield, and then if you were commuting to like downtown is here, anywhere from downtown, that's going to take you half hour, 45 minutes. And especially like if you're working the Denver Tech Center is over here. So if you're working in the Tech Center and living up north, no matter which way you go, it's going to be typically a bad drive for you, especially at rush hour. C-470 out here by Morrison, that's the only area that really gets backed up. It will be backed up from I-70 all the way to 285 or the Morrison exit. All right, let me show you the different times. So the morning rush hour isn't as bad. So starting at, this is 7:10 a.m. We have a little bit, but not terrible. And then 8 a.m. is probably our peak rush hour. And then it eases up through the middle of the day. And then starts again at this is at 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6:10. So rush hours it doesn't start to really clear up until almost 7 p.m. is when rush hour clears up. So in the mornings, 7 a.m. to probably 8:30, and in the afternoons, 3:30 to 6:30. You're looking at really bad traffic times. And again, the roads I would always avoid, 225 here. There's a lot of houses and everything. I-70 between E470 and I-25. I-25 really anywhere, even from Thornton down through here and through probably to the tech center is going to be traffic city all the time. And then if you live south, it's not too bad, but it's lying. There is also, I don't know why it's not there, because traffic gets really, really bad right after Castle Rock going to Larkspur. And anywhere really in between here can be a nightmare during rush hour times. Okay, now I want to show you about the weekend ski traffic, which is also a big thing. Or really anytime if you're going to the mountains. On the weekends, I-70, mess. Not fun. You probably have to leave at 5 a.m. if you want to miss the traffic. So as you can see, this is at 6 a.m. on Saturday mornings, and we already have yellow going into the mountains. And then there's another bad stretch after Evergreen here. And as you go up, it just doesn't get much better because you're going to keep running. All right, so basically you're going to hit traffic. Starting right here along the hogback, you're going to hit traffic at 6 a.m. You're going to hit traffic again after Evergreen. And as you go up, you're going to hit traffic again. This is Loveland Ski Area. This is the first ski area, closest ski area to Denver. You're going to hit traffic again. If you're going to Breckenridge or Vail, Copper. So here's Copper. Copper is one of the next closest ones. Breckenridge is over here. If you're going to, this is Vail Pass. Here, all this yellow, and then it only gets worse. And then even if you go off to Winter Park, which is over here, you still have, and this is at 6 a.m., guys. 6 a.m., it's already bad. So you got to leave before that. And then if you leave later, we have red, especially right here. This will take you forever to get from Evergreen to Idaho Springs, because right here they are doing road construction. And this section is terrible at 7:50 a.m. It's just terrible. The rest does lighten up a little bit. You still have some yellow, but not nearly as bad. But this is miserable, this whole section right here. And it could take you, I don't even know how long to get through. So, and it stays that way until about 10:30 in the morning. And then doesn't ease up really until 11:30. So if you're going skiing, that's my advice for you. The other problem is when you go skiing, as you can see coming back, you're going to hit traffic again almost all the way back. If you leave this is at 4:20, you're going to hit traffic going all the way back from basically every ski area. If you go to Winter Park, you have to come through this, and it's just, it can take like 3 hours. It should take like an hour and a half normally. And with traffic, it turns into a 3-hour drive home. You're sitting in traffic. It's miserable. So keep that in mind. And then, the other thing about I-70 you always got to watch for is there's always accidents. I was up in the mountains last weekend in Breckenridge, and they had the highway closed in both directions for hours because of accidents. So that's another thing that happens. It's not very fun. That can make your trip extra, extra long. Now, one other secret I do want to point out, if you are going to ski in Breckenridge or even some of these others, you can take Highway 285. It's a bit longer, but it typically doesn't get the traffic. So you come through Alma into Fairplay, and this is Highway 285. It will take you through Bailey, Conifer, and drop you over here if I-70 is closed. 285 is not a great highway, but it does have less traffic, but many parts of it are a 2-lane highway. just so you know, but it can be another option. Okay, next I want to go over quickly so there are some express lanes, a lot of express lanes here in the Denver area, and there is our E470 toll road, which, as you can see here, it starts up here, and all this is the toll. So this whole area is a toll road, but it's great because there's never any traffic. I mean it, never. You can just fly. The speed limit's like 75 and can take you to the airport. I always take it I live in Littleton, so I take it to the airport because there's no traffic. It's much easier than trying to get through the heart of Denver, even though it's longer to go around like this. Like sometimes I have showings up north. If it's rush hour, I'm definitely taking the toll road. It is, even if you drive the whole thing, the whole length of it from here all the way down, if you have the express toll pass, it's only $13. So it's $22 if you don't have the express toll pass. But if you buy the express toll pass, which is only $35 in prepaid tolls, it goes towards your tolls, then you get a much cheaper rate. It's like 35 to 40%. So I definitely recommend getting that, and you just have to renew it or pay for it every year. And it's a little sticker that goes in your windshield, and it makes it a lot easier because then they just bill you automatically. You can set up an online account, as where if you don't have it, they send you bills in the mail, and then you have to go and pay each one individually. It's very time consuming and annoying. So just do the automatic thing and make your commutes a lot better, because it's really, I think, a minimal, I guess if you're driving it every day, it'll add up, but so much better on time. Such a time saver. If you're going to Boulder, to the airport, anywhere, it's so helpful. So that's the toll road. Now, there are some express lanes also. Your express pass, it's the same. It'll charge you the same way. And the express lanes are here. So they're typically like short areas. Like this is on C470, right before E470, where the toll road starts. There's a long express lane. There is a short express lane going up to the mountains on I-70. There's a long one up here going towards Fort Collins on I-25. Highway 36 from Boulder, which is right here, to Denver has a express lane the whole way. That part of C470 that's always full of traffic also has an express lane. And then I-25 basically almost through downtown has an express lane as well. So these areas that have super high traffic will have express lanes, which is nice. Now, how it works is there's solid white lines, and if you cross the solid white line, they'll actually fine you. I don't know how they do it. They have some wild technology. But basically, if you go into the lane anytime you're not supposed to, they'll fine you. And I think it's $100 or $200 fine. So don't do that. There's signs, and it's real easy to tell. You can get in it, starting typically from where it starts. There's signs for express toll. Take those and then just stay within the solid white lines and only enter or exit the express lanes on the dotted white lines when it tells you exit or don't exit. And then it charges you per how far you drive. But the rates are really, again, if you have the express toll, it's also during rush hour, it's more expensive. And during, the middle of the day or whatever, it's less expensive. So if you have the express toll, it's something only $1 per, you can go from here to here for $1, and then from here to here for another $1. And sometimes it goes up to, I guess, $3 or $4. On the weekends, it can be up to $4. And again, get that express, because without it, instead of $1 per thing, you're paying $3 or $4 for how long you drive. And it goes up from there. So definitely worth it. The express lanes, especially down here on C470, this is a huge time saver. This one going up to Boulder is another huge time saver if you commute from Boulder to downtown. And also this one on I-25 I use as well. So those are really great options, but again, they're not everywhere, and you're still, I mean, traffic anywhere, right here, right here, traffic is a beast, the worst. So I hope that helps. We are licensed realtors here in the state of Colorado, and we love making these videos for you, but we love to help you with your real estate needs. So if you have more questions or want to learn about, where would be a good place for you to live versus, where you're working or your new job, we would love to help out. So give us a call, and we'll see you next time.